that I find enjoyable and organic to me, and I thought I'd share them with you. Um, this is for people that like to play a net and are trying to reach into playing with Daniel. So, as you can see, I'm much higher level than Net and Spencer. Daniel plays a little bit differently, or Soldier essentially. Um, We're going to go through the skills. I chose increased hook punch speed and damage because the punch I think is already weak as it is, and he's slow and clunky. Greatly increases grab attack damage dealt by controllable creatures. I chose that so that whenever I bite somebody, preferably in the back, deal quite a bit of damage. The other option is going to be you get back some more health, which is another great option. Go for that one if you'd like. And the third skill is going to be makes controlled creatures impossible to knock back. That one's pretty familiar to most people. Just a classic Daniel. I think it's just one of the best perks that you can use. I'm using the regen dealer mainly because you can tackle them obviously and take their money. And the other thing too is they automatically come with regen, so they're partially buffed up as it is. Caltrops, so that way when they're trying to run away from me, they either have to walk and get slapped or run and they get their feet poked. So the skills that I use are Fortifying Virus 3, so I take less damage when I control creatures. Moderately increased bioenergy, because some of the stuff I use is expensive. Greatly increase the attack power of creatures, so that way when I'm swiping I'm doing more damage. And then I had a few extra points left over. I chose Bloody Fangs just because might as well get a little bit of health. It probably wouldn't hurt to actually try Fresh Blood 2, or even potentially Viral Canister 1. I think those would all be great options if you find that the survivors are running past you and the zombies you have that are past you. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and switch it after this video. I think between the two, the increased health or the grab, you might actually be better off with the grab, just because if a zombie happens to grab one of your other teammates, I mean not your teammates, your enemies, the survivors, you can go in and while they're getting bit, beat the crap out of them and then bite them yourself. The health boost from this one isn't that high left and not that many points. You're like, what are you going to choose? So go with Fresh Blood 2. Bloody Fangs or Viral Canister, all of them would be great. Next we're going to go into the deck. We're going to make creatures cheaper. And then this is very similar to my Annette build, except you're going to just play through it a little bit different when you spawn things in. Because you're going to not try to spawn a huge horde of zombies. It's going to be a much smaller army spread out throughout your map. And you have to be careful about how you play your cards and in what order. Now when I do this, I'm trying to get some monsters spawned in, if I can. If I start with this discount right from the start, I'm going to try to hit discount. My presets are all creatures, and I'm going to activate all of these in a row, so that way the next time they roll through, I can activate them again all in a row, and not break that, not try to break that rotation, if you will. If I can get Energy Booster and Liquor in the same spot, which is the plan, on top of discounts, sometimes you can get your Liquor down to costing 2 points, and then I usually will save that Liquor for the next rotation of gas. So I'll either have more creatures spawn further out, or wait till I have enough bioenergy from either, if I have to, waiting, or using a zombie with Energy Leech to get back more energy, either at the beginning of the match when they're unprepared, or just whenever, drop one at their feet, or around a corner. So that's the deck. I'm going to show you an example of a video where I go up against some level 200s. Rebecca did quit. Pretty sure she quit though because she felt like she got left behind, and she died alone. I felt bad because the level 200s just straight up left her, but they kind of all left each other at one point. They were all savage in that sense. True survivors, I suppose you'd say. Anyways, let's get into the video. If you enjoy the video, please like and subscribe if you want to support my channel. But yeah, There we go. And we are going to commentate this game, just so you can hear my thought process as I go through this match. So I swapped out the tough zombie for a dog because I wanted to have a little bit more chaos in the match. And the zombies, when they're on their own, if you're not controlling them, just get their butts kicked. Where the dog might run around or the licker might run around. So this is a fairly high level team. I'm guessing the Becca is not a part of their group. That'd be my guess. I could be wrong. This is a tough team for Daniel. Tyrone's kicks are very deadly. A really easy way to dodge them is to approach him and then immediately turn around so he misses his kick. If it's the side kick, it's got a long cooldown. Martin's flash is really destructive. One nice thing about Daniel is you usually only have 1 or 2 zombies near him, so if he gets debuffed, you can, leave the body and prepare another zombie. So I immediately noticed I got a partially armored zombie and regen. So I put that guy down and I'm hoping that I can get some bioenergy right off the bat. Doesn't always work out, sometimes they'll obliterate you, but in this case it does work out. So I've already used my energy leech, so my presets already have energy leech on. So when I come out of this, I'm going to use the rest of the enhancing cameras. That way I get them all in order again next time, as much as I can. It doesn't quite work out. Becca's put to that door, so I do what I can. So Becca's down. Try to fire through the rest of those cams, so now they're all ready. Checking the map. They've completely left Becca, which is pretty sure that's why she ends up quitting. Try to zigzag when you're controlling them, of course, as much as you can. Biting in the back you'll bite them quicker. Most people know that, obviously. This is a perfect scenario for you when a zombie bites somebody and you can slash them. You can usually down them pretty quickly. You can even control the zombie, bite them, switch to another zombie, and start swiping or biting them. So at this point, Becca's out of the game. I don't think she would have made a difference. No offense to Becca. I just love that line. It's just so offensive. I always get a good laugh when Mastermind spam that line as Daniel too. But that's just me. I don't mind the spamming of the voice lines. They can be funny. Yeah, share play just skipped right there. Zigzagging. Want a good shotgun. I didn't even notice that they left stuff on the floor. Martin put a mine. Look out for that. So only 2 people were in the escape area, so they're only going to get a very small amount of time, a minute 15. You'll see that I used that monster card, and that liquor only cost me 4 now, and the armored zombie only cost me 1. So now I'm going to try to wait, save up some bioenergy, at least 5, maybe 6, so I can activate the... I always want to call it the quick draw card, but it's the discount card. That way I can try to fire through all my gas. Which unfortunately it does not allow me to do, which is fine. That's in the ideal world, but you're going to do with what you got. If you can get Jill to use her rockets early on, it's for the better. I can see why they're fleeing this area, but it was a little confusing for me. Because I could have ambushed them there, and I am about to get Mr. X. It may have been a damned if you do, damned if you don't situation, and then this is a classic pincer move. I'm going to try to switch to camera 14, drop Tyrant right behind him. I could have waited a little bit longer for them to try to open the door, but Tyrant went ahead and went in there. Tyrant's about to feel these hands. Tyrone, excuse me. So the key holder's down. They're a long ways away from him. He's already used his second wind, which means I don't need to worry about him. He is going to die. I can't believe I got Martin right here. So close. Almost made it. Shared play just loves to skip around, so not much happened in between that segment and the previous one.
Putos sacos de mierda piojosos. No siente dolor. La máquina perfecta.
Also, a bite, notice it takes 15 seconds off, so if you can perform a bite, it is worth it. Yeah, that wraps up the video. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed it. I'm going to do videos for the other masterminds. Something new for you to try. Anyways, take care. See ya.